Hey guys, today I'm coming to you with Clair senses. What are the different Clair senses? Sonny, what the heck are you talking about? Okay, wait, let me explain. So, you know those things that people say, oh, they're psychic. They know things, they feel things, they hear things, they smell things. Those are Clair senses. Just like our other five senses, Clair is considered a sense. Clair just means clear. So I'm going to go over the different 8 Clair senses. Yes, there are different ones. Everybody don't see things or hear things. People have different Clair senses that they resonate with or that they lead with. Clairvoyance is the first one because a lot of people know about this one because it's so popular. Clairvoyance is the ability to see clearly. So you may see things before they happen. You may experience deja vu. You may dream. It's the ability to see images, see films, see videos in your mind. And everybody who's clairvoyant don't see things before they happen. That's only certain people, right? But clairvoyance is the ability to see clearly. The second one is claircognizance. Claircognizance is knowing, the ability to know clearly, to clearly know. And this is just having a sense of knowingness that you can't explain where it came from. You don't know what caused you to think this thing or know this thing. It's kind of unexplainable, but you know without a shadow of doubt. It's kind of like if someone lies to you and you don't have proof that they lied, no one told you that they lied, you just know that they lied. That's claircognizance. The third one is clairaudience. It's the ability to hear clearly. You're able to hear things. For example, you may be driving and hear something that say, take this exit. You're not on the phone with someone. No one's sitting next to you. You just heard, take this exit. That's clairaudience, to be able to hear clearly. The fourth one is Clara Empathy. This one is feeling emotions, the ability to sense emotions, right? Clearly. You may walk into a room after someone was arguing and you may say, okay, this feels out of place. Something's not right. I feel hostility. I feel aggravation. I feel all of these emotions. That is Clara Empathy. The next one is Clairaudience. Clairaudience is the ability to feel something, but we're talking about physical feeling. So you may walk by somebody that has a headache. Now you feel a headache. You may hug someone that has back pain. You have back pain. Clara Empathy and clairaudience is easily confused with one another because they both deal with the feeling. But the difference between them is Clara Empathy, you sense the feeling. You sense the feeling. You sense the emotion. You sense it. You just sense it. Clairaudience, though, you actually experience the feeling. You experience the emotion. So you're actually experiencing it. The next Clair that I'm going to talk about is clairaudience. Clairaudience is being able to know clearly by touching. So you may touch something, say you may be at an antique store, and when you touch it, you're able to get flashbacks of what happened to this item or where this item came from. You may touch someone. You may not be clairaudience or empathy. Clara Empathy, you may just touch someone, and when you touch them, you see a flash of their life, right? It's being able to know things by touching. The next one is clairsalience. Clairsalience is by smell. So, for example, you may be cleaning your house, and then all of a sudden you may smell your grandmother's old perfume who passed away. Or you may walk into a building and it smells, that smell brings, by you smelling what's in the building, it brings back a memory or it brings you forward to an experience that's going to happen based off of the smell. So it's basically being triggered by smells or knowing information or knowing clearly by the smell of things. And then the last one is clairgustance. That's the taste. So you may, I know I have heard about like police officers and crime scene investigators, like they may get a taste of blood in their mouth and it may not be blood in their mouth, or different chemicals that has something to do with the scene. That's being clairgustance, because you have a clear knowing based off of the taste. So just like our regular five senses, taste, touch, and all of those other ones, Clair senses are also a sense, right? We experience life through tasting. We experience life by hearing. We experience life by seeing. And we also experience life through these different 8. No, we all do not experience all 8. Some people experience all 8. You may experience all 8. You may only experience some. Also realize that with these senses, some of them support each other. So for example, you may be clairvoyance and you also may be clairsentience, right? And you may, once you start experiencing that feeling, once you hug someone, right, and you start getting back pain, you may get a vision that why this back pain is caused, right? Or you may be claircognizant, so you may not get the vision, but when you hug them and you get the back pain, you may just know, okay, this back pain is from this, and can't explain that knowing. Or you may hug this person, get the back pain, and you hear, okay, this back pain is from abuse or from health. You may hear that, right? So they support each other. I have different clairsentience that work. For the main majority, I'm claircognizance and clairsentience, Clara Empathy, and then sometimes clairvoyance. I do experience clairaudience whenever something is brought to my attention that's immediate. I may hear something, but that's very rare. Clairtangency, I don't really experience that. Clairaudience, rarely experience that. Maybe once every 5-6 months I may smell something and it takes me back. In clairgustance, taste, never experienced that. However, I'm pretty sure if I need to experience certain ones, they will come, right? But I just wanted to tell you all this information because I know I'm not the only one who experienced things. And I remember claircognizance, when I discovered that, I was like, oh my gosh, this explains it. And my wife never understood why. I would just be like, I just know. She'd be like, what do you mean you know? Where did you learn that from? Where did you read it? I'm like, I don't know. I just know. Or I'll just say something. She's like, how do you know that? I'm like, I don't know. I just know it. And I'd be correct about it, right? But then when I found claircognizance, I'm like, this explains my other sense. It's not my sense of smell, not my sense of taste. It's my other sense. And these senses, clairsentience, not clairsentience, I'm sorry, clairsenses, they are, a lot of people refer to them as the psychic senses, right? And a lot of psychics have these. But also know with these clairs, you don't necessarily have to see ahead. You could be just dealing with right now. Sometimes when my clairvoyance kick in, when I'm dreaming and things, sometimes it is ahead. But a lot of my senses, my clair senses, happen about right now or the past, right? So sometimes I do hug people and I get flashes of their past, or I get information or feelings or knowledge based off their past. But sometimes I get the future. But if you don't get the future, don't say, hey, my clair senses are not working. So yeah, if you have any questions about this, drop them in the comments. If you are clairvoyance, claircognizance, if you resonate with any of them, drop them in the comments so I can know that I'm not alone and I'm not the only one who experienced multiple ones. But yeah, so if you like this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. Right there, you see the little thumbs up? Click that. And subscribe if you haven't already. If you're new here, subscribe to my channel. Feel free to share my video and my channel with others that you feel that will enjoy it. And hit the little bell so you're the first to be notified when I upload a new video. And if nobody told y'all today, guess what? I love y'all.